You're watching Single Process with Joe and Bob, a video series where we bring you the experts on helping you go from a we to a me. Bob, I am so excited about this segment. You came up with the brilliant name Single Process, but everybody thinks we're a show on hair care and hair color.
I know, so it wasn't such a brilliant idea. So we said we have to do a segment on hair care and color, which is actually very relevant because
it is.
When you're dating, you need good hair.
When you want to feel good about yourself, you need good hair.
Yeah, and it's worth spending money on this. Your hair is your best accessory. We brought Sean Walsh in to talk to us. He's a famous stylist where we're from. So Sean, let's talk hair. Let's talk single process.
Yes. Let's talk about it. You guys are good.
Thank God.
Yeah, you know, I think it's so important to have good hair, obviously. I mean, talk about like what good hair really does for your overall.
Good hair is like a suit of armor. You know, when you walk into a room, if you have roots, you're walking in and you feel very kind of down and dowdy, and you talk down and dowdy, and you walk down and dowdy. But if you look like you're $1 million, your confidence comes up. It just makes your confidence rise. It makes you feel like you can go up against anything.
Yeah.
It really does. That's why people always are talking about a good hair day, a bad hair day. It really
so
matters. People get stuck in styles. Like we're
Yes.
dealing with people who are getting divorced. They might have been married 25 years.
Yes.
They haven't bothered to get an updated look for a
haven't.
while. What do they
haven't.
do? I mean, they've been going to the same stylist forever. How do you break up with them?
You know, I don't know if you necessarily break up with them. You could if you want to walk away and go to somebody else, but you don't just stop talking to them or ignoring them because it just makes for a bad thing because you want to go to the same salon because you know the people there.
Yeah.
However, just saying, hi, you know, I'm going to be over here with so-and-so and, you know, how are you? But don't do it cut and short because it's just rude. But
That's so hard to do, the switch.
it's hard to do the switch, but it's just, you know, it just keeps everything calm. Because otherwise in the back room, the stylist will be like, oh my God.
Okay. But can you just say to your current stylist, you know, hey, I really need something different.
Yes.
Step it up.
Yes, you can. You need to wake them up because they become complacent. If I'm doing your hair for 20 years and we've been doing, you know, a nice brunette for 20 years with the same style, and all we do is talk about our lives and stuff like that, you're going to walk out for 20 years looking like that. When God forbid you go through a traumatic thing and you need to change, you need to switch it up. You need to say to your stylist, listen, I've been through this. I'm done. I need a new look. What do you got? And the stylist will be like what I do is I'm like, you know, thumb through the magazines. It could just be a bang. It could be, you know, a face frame of highlights. It could be a shorter length, a longer length, some extensions.
I got extensions,
Just something to make you feel, boom.
Yeah.
Like stand up, alive.
And my brother's always like, don't cut your hair. Men hate short hair. So when you're dating, would you say predominantly they're more attracted to women with long hair?
You know, I think that if you
Well, you're
look
gay,
through,
so who knows?
Yeah.
But
I was just about to say that.
You know, the only thing I'm going to do with you is hold you down and do your hair. So, but I find that very wrong. I think that, you know, they say you just got to be who you are and the world will adjust.
Okay.
So if you are at a point in your life where you're like, I need to switch this shit up. You have a beautiful ballerina neck. You could go short, cute, Charlize Theron, bob.
Yeah.
Why not? You look fantastic longer, but you need to bring in something around your cheekbones. You've got the most beautiful eyes and the most beautiful cheeks. You need to bring that shit out.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Keep at it. Keep at it.
I agree.
You know, it's just when you've been through a relationship and you're either widowed or you're divorced or, you know, terrible things have happened, you can't go back 20 years and look 20 years, but you can keep what you have, which is your eyes or your cheekbones or your lips or your neck, and you just keep that and you carry that. That's your suit of armor. Enhance it.
Enhance it. It's about enhancing
Yes.
what you got
I
at
agree.
any stage in the process. Now let's talk about, do we do color at home in a box? I've heard some horror stories.
Yes, I know.
And the
I've
importance
seen
of
It's so
going.
expensive getting
It
the
is.
salon stuff
It
done.
is.
Okay.
No, it is. Now, this is, everybody's just like, oh, you know, I'm a pretty honest guy, and you ask any of my clients, and they will tell you that I will tell you straight out the gate. There have been some women that come in, and I'm like, damn, who does your color? And they're like, oh, I got this out of a box.
Really?
And I'm like, oh my God, that looks amazing. What line is it? Da, 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 da. However, that same woman had to go through 16 different brands
boxes.
to find that. So she's had to have it fixed and altered by her stylist or whatever. So that gets to be very expensive. And if you're on a budget, you can't do that all the time. No. But if you find a look that you want, or if you find, if the boxes say it's going to be an ash blonde, you can bet your butt it's going to be very green, very blue, and very ashy. If it says a golden blonde, you can guarantee it's going to be very orange, very brassy. If it says neutral or natural, best chance you're going to get a little bit of both. So it'll kind of wash its way out.
Neutral or no? Oh, that's a good tip.
Yes.
I just can't believe how many women don't cover their gray. I mean, that's a dead giveaway, right?
Yes, yeah.
I mean, you don't have to pretend you're not your age, but
Right.
look your best.
Look your best. Yes.
Talk to us about men.
Guys
Okay,
covering
guys.
gray.
Like, should they have facial hair?
Sean,
Should
you've
they
got
cover?
such great hair, man.
I know, you really do.
Thanks. But, guys, we're pretty lucky when it comes to going gray. I think guys look better gray.
I think they do
keep
too.
it
Distinguished
cropped
and-
short.
yeah.
When they wear, stringy and long gray, bad luck. Comb overs out.
Comb overs
There will be no comb overs. Not cute.
No.
You don't want to go on a first date with that guy.
What about a toupee?
Yeah,
What
toupee
about,
or
like,
Toupees were very big in the 80s. It was very kind of Jerry Seinfeld. Everybody had big hair. George had the little toupee.
Yeah.
It's just all of that. But you don't want to get romantic with somebody and rub your hands through their hair and it gets stuck.
That's happened with me in my extensions. I know, it's true.
It's like, oh, yeah.
And if a guy's going bald, do you just embrace it and just go bald?
Embrace it and just keep taking it tighter because there's no way to get that illusion out of your head. If they have the traditional horseshoe baldness where it's, bald
Yeah.
up here, but then all full on the sides, if they keep that tight enough, you're looking at them, they're bald. They're bald. But that big puffy thing around the side isn't making it look any better. Keep that shit short. And maybe just, if it's going to be gray or white, let it stay gray or white. Make it more white.
Okay.
It's just...
enhance what you got?
Enhance what you
What
have.
about facial hair? Do you have any thoughts on
facial, I can't grow it. I
can't?
can't grow it. I can't grow it. It's spotty. It looks nasty. I can't do it. It's too light.
Yeah.
So it's like it takes me 2 weeks to look like I have some. My sister can grow facial hair.
What goes on in your family?
Well, that's another show.
So any tips you should leave us with? If you're going out there and you're making yourself over, anything we should tell the audience?
Look in the mirror. Take a picture of yourself. Because when you look in the mirror, you see one thing. When somebody has taken a picture of you and you look at that picture and you're like, damn, or wow, I look great.
That's true.
Go with that. Go with that look. However your hair was, however your makeup was, whatever you're wearing, for men and women, that's your look. That's your confidence. Suddenly you're like, damn, I looked good there. Recreate that. But not from 20 years ago.
Right.
From last week or the night before. But you know what I mean? Just be real about it. And especially when you go out dating after such a huge thing. You got to be real. They're going to look at you in the first 30 seconds and size you up and be like, they're a mess. They don't know what they're doing. Or
they've got their
"Damn,
confidence
I like
on."
this.
Yeah.
Smile and just you smile when you look good.
I agree.
I agree.
Hair, your best accessory. Thank you
You're
so
so welcome.
much. I
It's
love
fun.
this topic. And then we'll get more hits on YouTube now because Single Process now merges with hair.
Yes.
Single Process.
Absolutely.
Smart. All right. Thank you. For more advice on hair and just being your best self, check us out on thesingleprocess.com.